I'm really glad that you guys are excited. I promise you, you cannot be more excited than I am. Okay, maybe that one lady is a little bit more excited. But I'm super excited about it. And I'm going to be showing you a little preview of what's coming tonight. I want to start with the timeline for ChildPlus Mobile, when you'll be able to expect to start using ChildPlus Mobile. So the first service area we'll be releasing for ChildPlus Mobile will be family services. And we'll have that. A lot of family advocates here. So we'll have that module ready for you to use in time for next school year. Then we'll be releasing additional service areas throughout next school year according to your priorities. And we'll talk a little bit more about how you're going to give us your priorities in just a couple of minutes. But so since the first service area for ChildPlus Mobile is going to be family services, that's what I'll be showing you a preview of tonight. And a quick note here, to avoid any confusion, the existing version of ChildPlus, the version that you're familiar with and used to, I'm going to refer to that tonight as ChildPlus Desktop, okay? So let's take a look at ChildPlus Mobile. First, let's log in on our iPad. That's going to be nice. And you'll see that once we get logged in, it looks pretty familiar to you, right? You see the list of children there on the left. Of course, in ChildPlus Mobile, you'll be able to add events and actions just like you can in ChildPlus Desktop. So in this case, let's add a home visit. Now then notice, since we're on a mobile device, we can use our device's voice-to-text feature, and we'll be able to enter our family home visit notes. It's going to be super nice. Also, you'll be able to use the camera on your phone or tablet to instantly add an attachment. So in this example, we'll go into Family Services Attachments and add an attachment. And all we have to do is click a quick picture of the immunization form, and that's instantly saved in ChildPlus as an attachment. And of course, you'll be able to use all of the Module Designer modules that you're already used to. All the Module Designer modules that your system administrator has set up for you to use in ChildPlus Desktop will automatically be available in ChildPlus Mobile. Sorry. In this example, we've set up a parental consent form. And so as we fill this out, since we're on a mobile device, we can have mom sign the form just using her finger. And in this example, we've also got the caseworker is also going to sign. So we've got this complete consent form signed by mom and by the caseworker, and the thing never had to be on a piece of paper. And as soon as you hit save, it's instantly in ChildPlus. And of course, we'll have a full array of reports in ChildPlus Mobile. So I'm going to run a Family Services History Report here to give you an example. So I'll just choose Reports from the menu, then I'll choose Family, and then I'll pick the Family Services History Report. And let's just run it only for enrolled children. Okay, and when I press View, there's my Family Services History Report. Now it's important to note that the reports in ChildPlus Mobile will have the same format and the same report number that you're used to, so you won't have to relearn how to interpret your reports. And just like ChildPlus Desktop, it'll remember your report settings so you don't have to re-pick them every time you run a report. And reports will work fine on your phones. It's going to be small, but it'll work fine on your phone. This next point is really important, and I want to make this really clear. ChildPlus Desktop works absolutely seamlessly with ChildPlus Mobile works absolutely seamlessly with ChildPlus Desktop. And by that I mean, if for example I'm working on my tablet, the instant I hit save on my tablet, I can go into ChildPlus desktop and retrieve that same record 1 second later. And ChildPlus Mobile will run on literally all of your devices. It'll run on Apple devices, Android devices, all your Windows devices, and it'll even run on a Chromebook or any other Chrome OS devices. And I really like this. This was a really long animation to say runs on everything. And it will run on the most popular web browsers, which are Google Chrome and Safari. ChildPlus Mobile, we want you to know this is not a port of ChildPlus Desktop. We have designed ChildPlus Mobile from the ground up for a really great experience, whether using a desktop computer or a mobile device. It will be extremely intuitive for current ChildPlus users. If you're a ChildPlus desktop user and you're comfortable with technology, you'll be able to transfer and start using ChildPlus Mobile really, really easily with very little or no training. It's going to have a responsive user interface, and what that means is that the formatting of the screen depends on the device that you're using. So if I switch my screen, my iPad, from portrait mode to landscape mode, it hides and shows the list of children to make more room. And then it's a little hard to see in that small image, but those are family service events listed in an iPad and on a phone. And what you can see is that we've formatted them differently on a phone so you don't have to pinch and zoom or scroll around. They are all right there. All the information is right there where you can see it on your phone. It'll be touch and mouse friendly, and it's built with the absolute latest web technologies. Our programming language that we're using is Angular. It's a language that was built and supported by Google. And if I just want to put this in, when you're in the software business, you're supposed to refer to this as our technology stack. So if you say stack, it makes it sound more IT-like. All right, so if you're the agency's ChildPlus administrator, you may be thinking, oh, am I going to lose control over how people are using ChildPlus? Absolutely not. You will have complete control over how people are using ChildPlus, starting with a master switch. Whenever we first make ChildPlus Mobile available, we'll release it turned off. And then if you're the ChildPlus administrator, nobody at your organization will have access to ChildPlus Mobile until you go and turn it on globally. Once you turn it on globally, you'll be able to go into user security. Zoom in on that a little. You'll be able to go into user security and you'll be able to configure which security groups have access to which specific features of ChildPlus Mobile exactly the way you're used to in ChildPlus Desktop. ChildPlus Mobile will also have the other security features that you're used to, like the data history log and the login, logout history. All right, so the last issue that we need to get to. You guys ready to talk about this? So you might be saying, all right, this sounds great, but how much is it going to cost us? Is it going to cost us a little bit of money? Going to cost us a lot of money? Whole lot of money? Well, there's really great news. The great news is that ChildPlus Mobile will be included at no additional charge as part of your ChildPlus subscription. And the reason that we're doing that is because we really want every single ChildPlus user in the country to have access to ChildPlus Mobile. So if we charged anything for it, then some agencies wouldn't have it and everybody wouldn't have access to it. All right, so I told you whenever I first started tonight that I want you to help us prioritize what features come after family services for ChildPlus Mobile. For those of you who are watching us on YouTube, or any of your colleagues that you want to vote, you can go to this website, go to childplus.com/mobile. You can go there and you can read more information about ChildPlus Mobile, And you can also find a link on that page that will allow you to vote for what features you want us to prioritize. I just want to close by saying I am so tremendously excited about this innovation. It's the next generation of ChildPlus, and you guys have been telling us that you now are working in a mobile environment. You have to be able to move around and still work. And you're also telling us that you're trying harder and harder to go paperless. So I really am excited, and I know that this is the future of ChildPlus, and I just can't wait to get it in your hands. I can't thank you enough for being here and being a part of the Scramble. You guys have a great night.